I've been reading many of the op-eds from many of the well-established newspapers and blogs and such. This is my opinion of opinions filtered through a background in social work, art, psychology, and politics. This is op on op. What you're seeing in the last breath of the Republican Party as we know it. Both parties don't have the guts to reform. The difference is Obama is on track to give it a go. McCain is still stuck in a box. The final blow will be a landslide win for Obama in November. You heard it here first. All you need to do is to watch The Daily Show to see how the entire Republican machine just folds onto itself. The Daily Show may not be televised in all the media markets, but thanks to the internet, Jon Stewart's revelations on just how deep Republican contradiction go and how wide their hypocrisy is just a click away. I believe we are on the cusp of change, and all you have to do to prove it is to look at the participants of both conventions. Now, I watch both conventions, and looking at the pond of white people at the Republican convention, and I counted 12 people of color picked up by the cameras in 3 hours. You take away the candidates' families and gave me the impression that 90% of the crowd was over the age of 30, maybe even 50. Now, looking at the melting pot that is the Democratic Party, and estimates show that in 20 years the racial American landscape will favor minorities. Well, there were waves and waves of young people filling out the stadium and boiling over the top like a pot of rice that's been boiling over. As a baby boomer, I welcome this change. I am tired of hearing the same arguments that have gripped this nation since the end of the Vietnam War. It's time for this excited, exuberant, energetic generation to take the reins. Both Mr. Obama and Mr. Kane are right on. The change is necessary. But seriously, John, you're starting to sound like a movie. Every time I try to get out of the box, they drag me back in. Even you acknowledge the younger people need to step up because of whom you picked for vice president. Well, wouldn't it have been easy to just step aside? You've already put up a good fight. But now you seem to be looking like a ball player staying in the big leagues way past your prime. Better yet, maybe you should quit the party and run as an independent. This way, no one can own you. Now, Mr. Obama, I commend you, sir. You've been able, for the most part, to stay above the fray and run a clean campaign. You've been able to do what Mr. McCain couldn't. Be a powerful political machine with finesse and just plain old common sense to form a new coalition. As a community organizer myself, you are well heeled, my friend. I even admire your mentors, like Teddy, great CO fella himself. Well, it's obvious to me that Lieberman had nothing to do with mentoring you. You may not be the one, but you sure as hell is one who can build a bridge to somewhere. Anywhere but here. We boomers need to step aside and help to mend to change. Pass the baton. Give it up. Usher in something new. As our country's elders, isn't that what we're supposed to do?